Hello everyone and welcome to round 6 of Formula Xbox in Monaco. And I'm sorry, but there will be no live comm for this race as my voice didn't record for whatever reason. But for the first time in quite a long while I actually managed to improve on a separate run to my first run on the super softs here. I quite like this track. I did quite a bit of practice before. And as you see, I'm currently in 6th place behind Sam and I'm down in the first sector by about a 10th. Which I thought I improved because I had a good run through turn 1, but obviously I didn't. It was 100% rain forecast, so some drops were coming down, so I knew this was my last run. I didn't have enough fuel anyway, but by the time it turned me around, I wouldn't have been able to get out again without it being too wet. Under the tunnel and then down into this difficult left-right. A little bit of a cut, but it's okay. And then we go towards this fast left-hander, just a little lift. Straight back onto the throttle. I know that if you have proper pedals you can actually do that probably down to 70% throttle. But yet again I'm still down, so I need to find more time this last sector. A bit wide at Rascasse, but then I nail the last corner perfectly with DRS open and I jump Sam. But then I go up to P5 there, but then I actually start P6 because Pro Racing and Jokers got ahead of me. So that's a bit frustrating, but we move on to the grid now. Arlstrom on pole, Insignia a very close second. Then my teammate in third, yes, again a good result from him, and then I'm in 6th. I was only 0.4 behind my teammate though in qualifying, so it was still encouraging. But you can see Jokers and Pro Racing, they've been promoted from Tier 2. So you will see them permanently now. We have the lights here in Monaco. And we are away. And we've got a reasonable start using 3/4 of our curves. We're going to look towards the outside of Jokers here, make no contact. Yep, it's fine. We're trying to go down here, but there's not enough space on this track. It's too narrow for us to run side by side there. Without him scraping against the wall, but it looks like my teammates lost out to the Ferrari. And we're going to clout that right-hand wall. That lost us a lot of time, and Casey Legend could be taking a look at us as we go into the difficult hairpin, the slowest corner in F1, and it looks like Jokers hits the Williams, and then everything's gone wrong, and Casey Legend side-podded me, and I've got 4 people coming towards me. I kick it into reverse, trying to get out of the way. I can't get out of the way, and now I'm stuck sideways across the circuit with every single car going past. I'm actually down into last place on lap 1. So now I've got the comeback, and I'm in the most difficult circuit to make a comeback at because of how narrow it is, but people tend to have accidents, so if I keep myself out of more accidents I could potentially make my way up. As you can see, Sam has lost his front wing here, so I just go straight around the outside, and now I have Kells in front of me, which I need to work at trying to get. I'm quite a lot faster than Kells. He's setting time on the intermediates in qualifying, which put him stone dead last in terms of the timesheets. But I hit the back of him there, and I don't have the run onto the straight. I have no curves. Just Images pitted, so I'm already up into 13th place. So that's 2 places from where I was, facing backwards at the hairpin. Around the first corner, Kelt hasn't made a mistake yet as we go up the hill. The first opportunity to overtake him here is into the end of Sector 1. You can sometimes launch up the inside there. We'll see once we get there whether we can, but looks like we've got a decent run. Will we make a move? No, we won't. We'll back out of it. Will we make a move at this hairpin? No, that's just suicidal because you will end in contacts. So I need to get past Kells pretty quickly. Let's see if we can do it here. We have the turn in, but we don't have the speed. He has the drive and he is away, and we can't even make a move into that difficult left-right at the bottom here because we're just not close enough. But we use the brakes and Kells locked up, and he's gone a bit wide, and I think he lifts here to give me a bit more of a chance because he cuts it. He's going straight down the inside, and it's a pretty simple move in the end, and now he's cutting the Hamilton fan after seeing some front wing debris on the track. And at the end of, well, middle of lap 3, there's a massive train behind Brandon Beats. He's lost his front wing, and he's wisely let everyone pass, otherwise he'll just cause, not he will just cause, anyone can cause accidents if they have no front wing and they're just driving around in front of people. So that was a wise move. At the end of lap 3, right behind Hamilton fan, we're going to try and get a good run out of here. We've got the DRS, but he's got the DRS, but I've got a very good slipstream on the back of the Force India. I'm going to go down the inside using the pit exit, and I have made it just about through the corner, and it's okay as we go up the hill. And then lap 5 behind Richard. Richard hits the wall on the right, and then I have the speed. I use my curves, and it looks like a pretty simple pass. although we need to be careful of Richard down into this left and right. Hopefully he doesn't make any rash moves, but I haven't taken it perfectly. I've been quite slow through there, but Richard can't come back on those prime tyres. Don't have the same amount of grip, and then on lap 6 we've hit the wall, and we've hit the wall again, and that's our front wing completely ruined, which means we're going to have to pit at the end of this lap. We did have Stop Matt in front of us, who we were pretty much matching for pace, if I'm honest. And then into the pits, our Elstrom did pit, which is why you saw him behind me briefly. But we come into the pits now. Of course, we have to have a front wing change, so it's going to be a longer pit stop. Hopefully we can keep position and not lose too much, or too many positions in the pits. But being let out now, and we're not. The Force India has managed to get ahead of us, so we're going to have to repass Hamilton Fan on one of these upcoming laps, down into 13th place after our pit stop. Sam was just behind us, but because remember he had the front wing damage, so he pissed on lap 1. Going ghosted there for no reason, it seems. Going up the hill, but then at the end of the lap you can see Justin Deville's crash. That's moved us up to 11th, and then I've got another good run on Hamilton Fan, but it's easier this time round due to he doesn't have DRS, and it's a pretty simple move in the end, just down the inside, and that's kind of a cut there, but it just keeps on happening. I kept on cutting, but there you can see Justin Midget and Kel struggling on their old option tyres. Of course I've already pitted, and there's a bit of a traffic jam here as I go round the outside of Justin Midget, and I think I tapped Justin Midget's wing there, which is why I lose my back end, and Kel's got away a bit, which is a problem because I need to pass him. I'm up into 8th place currently, so it's looking pretty good there. There's another cut after hitting the wall, and Kel's has actually hit the wall on the outside, so I have the momentum. I'm sorry about the cutting. Yeah, but anyway, on lap 13, Drastic Devil has destroyed his vehicle. Will this bring out a safety car? We're currently in 7th place, and it has brought out a safety car, so I'll be pitting at the end of this lap, because I don't think because I pissed on lap 6, it was so early that I think my old primes won't last that long, and it turns out that everyone pitted in the field. So it'll be an interesting race to the end. Of course, I've got Stopman in front of me, and Hamilton Fan fell back, so I didn't have him overtaking me again. But lap 15 and the safety car is coming in, and I need to try and attack Stopman as early as possible to have a run at Casey Legend, who I feel is the weakest of the 3 in front of me. Well, including me, then the 2 in front of me then. The McLaren there is a lapped car, and then it's my teammate who I think is too fast for me. But I think these 2 cars in front of me are up for grabs. So as the green flag goes, we try to get a good exit. We get a reasonable exit and a reasonable slipstream, but Stopmat's got a good slipstream on Casey Legend, so there's no way we're going to make a move into this corner, and we don't. It'll be suicidal. We take the corner properly for once. Stopmat doing what I normally do, which is fine. I don't really care about it. But we need to make a move on Stopmat as soon as possible if we can. Going through here quite nicely, but he's got a better run as we hit the right hand side wall, which slows us down a bit. But then Stopmat hits the back of Casey Legend a bit, and then it's the hairpin, he hits him again, and that's put me right on the back within, what, centimetres of his rear end there. But there's no way past. And then here, he's hit the outside wall and he's come back across, and then I try to avoid him and I hit the wall. I looked at his footage and there's nothing really he did wrong. It was just I had too much speed, and it was a bit wrong place, wrong time, because he was trying to get out of being in the wall, and I had all the speed and I tried to avoid him and it didn't work. But it's okay. On lap 17 we have the lapped car of Random Beats in front of us, who is letting people pass, and I've lost a bit of time to stop Matt though with him in front of me, but he then moves over and that's no problem there. But we need to start hunting after Stop Matt and Casey Legend again. There's still 4 laps left in this race, now 3 on lap 18, and we are closer to Stop Matt than before. Casey Legend's a bit forwards as we go through here, mounting the curb on the right. Oh, someone's hit the right hand side wall like Richard did early in the race, and I used my curves and I am past, although he could have a go back into this left and right. I'm going to place my car in the middle of the road, just about making the apex, and I stay ahead, so that's positive for me. And now I've got Casey Legend a bit up the road, but I think we can catch him. We will try our best to catch him. He's only like 1.3 seconds ahead, and I also need to watch out for Stop Matt because he isn't slow. He got a very good result in Bahrain, a 2nd place, and he's been getting very good results all season. But on to lap 19, we are right behind Casey Legend now, and we are going to be putting on the pressure, and we're going to be riding on board for this entire last lap as I open my DRS on lap 19, and I don't have the run on him. He's way too far ahead for me to have a go, but I set my fastest lap on the second to last lap. That just shows how much pace potentially I could have had in this race. But we go up the hill hoping that he makes an error here, because that's our best go, but he doesn't. He does it perfectly, actually. But then at the end of this first sector, he's gone a bit wide. Does that mean we can have a look into the hairpin? No, that'd be a stupid move to do. But here we go. Then will he make a mistake like Richard did? Stop Matt did? No, he didn't. And I tried to use some of my curves to have a go along here, because it's a really good overtaking spot, but I'm just not close enough. I can't get near him. Down this chain, can we gain some time under the braking? No, he's gained time on us. So we're going to have to quickly catch up to him. And we take this left-hander really nicely, and we are putting pressure on him going into the last bit of the lap. Cutting a little bit, hitting the cone that's already smashed. Trying to find a space somewhere, going round the outside. Then last corner, really wide. Early on the throttle, but then I lose my back end, and then I open my DRS, and some Matt might be coming at me here. He might pass me to the line. It's going to be close. Oh no, I hang on for 5th place. Not a bad result. Could have been better. My teammate up in 3rd. A good result for Williams then, 25 points. But that has been it from me. If you want to be honest from it, he got disconnected. That's been it from me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like if you did. This has been Alex, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.